Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. There's a lot of wonderful energy coming at you this month, so if you need a psychic and spiritual reading with a little bit of astrology, you can come visit me at Temple Heights Spirituals Camp in Northport, Maine. I'll be there the second week of August. It's a beautiful place and it's a great place to get a spiritual reading. Or you can contact me through professorastrology.com. Now, here's what's coming for your sign this month. The tarot cards that will be used this month correspond with the astrology. They are the Eight of Swords, which represents a feeling of being trapped or without personal power. The Seven of Cups, which represents being confused by the illusions of the world, a need to quiet negative thoughts. The Five of Swords, which represents training and a sense of competition, an energy of overcoming obstacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, which represents controlled energy and a feeling of confidence and satisfaction. Sagittarius, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Eight of Swords. And you can see a woman is blindfolded and encircled by swords, and they can represent danger, confusion, a sense of powerlessness. However, if you look closely, you'll see there are gaps in the placement of the swords. She needs to be aware that there is danger, but by maintaining clarity, she may find a way out of her dilemma. Now, as we look down here into the astrology, the month begins with the Sun and Mercury in Leo, up in the ninth house of ambition, but it is opposite Saturn in Aquarius and the third house of communications. Now, you might want to share your ideas with others, but you may find that they have different beliefs than you do. So you're going to have to speak a little bit carefully, because there's also a square to the planet Uranus, and that is in your sixth house, and that can upset your work routine. So you need to pay attention to your responsibilities. So don't be too willful, for you may need the cooperation from others. Now, as we look into the tarot card for the second week, we can see that this is the Seven of Cups. And there are just so many things floating in the air. There's too many possibilities in front of you. And it may be difficult for you to perceive the best cup or the best course of action to take. You'll need discipline and control to help you make decisions. You may need to rely on common sense and intuitive guidance. Now, as we look down into the astrology for the second week, it begins with Venus in opposition to Neptune from the house of status to the house of foundations, emotional foundations. So this can be a difficult energy that pits your personal needs against your career responsibilities. So you're going to have to try to keep a balance between those two so you don't create conflict. Now, you will be helped by a very nice Venus-Pluto trine later in the week that comes from your second house of money and resources. So this may soothe any problems that have been based on finances. You need to use your ability as a negotiator to iron out differences, and that can help you create more stability. The card for the third week of the month is the Five of Wands. Now, there's going to be a sudden change of energy and direction that can cause some unexpected problems. So you may feel that you have to protect yourself, as you just sense there are just so many things coming at you at the same time. Now, it's hard to make good choices, but you can muddle through. Now, as we look into the astrology for the third week, the disruptive energy is Uranus going retrograde in your sixth house of routine and work and health. So you're going to have to be careful not to be too willful in work situations, for you may be coming on a little bit too strong and not really be aware of how you're affecting other people. So be a little bit careful. Now, this is going to be extremely important because there is a Sun opposition to Jupiter from the ninth house of ambition to the third house of communications. And this energy suggests conflicts over ideas and ambitions. So there may be some misunderstanding in the area of corporate goals or what you want to achieve. So you're probably going to have to talk it out sensibly. As we move into the fourth card, the tarot card is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a much better energy. Now, this is a good time to take stock and know you have what you need to succeed. It's all just piled up here for you. You have planned well. Now, if you do need help from others, it will be there. You may only need to ask politely, and friends will be willing to extend a helping hand. Now, as we look down into the astrology for the fourth week, it features much easier energy as Venus up in the 11th house will trine Saturn in the third house of communications. So this is a combination that brings the promise of understanding and cooperation as you feel more comfortable dealing with associates and opening up to them. Now, at the same time, Mercury in the 10th house of status will trine Pluto in the second house of money. So this can bring opportunities in your career that can lead to new and exciting challenges. And that can pave the way for an increase in both status and even income. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com.